Hello everyone, welcome back to DanganRonpa. Last time, Monokuma died, came back to life. Kirigiri went missing. No idea where she is. She might be dead. I don't want to believe she's dead. She better not be dead. Oh, we found a body in the garden. It exploded. And apparently this is live TV. All of this. Yeah, fun. So again, now we're investigating who we believe may be Kyoko, but I don't think it is, because like things I noticed last time was the nails, and I'm pretty sure Kyoko doesn't have like those kind of nails. But yeah, let's start with gathering evidence. If I check the body thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko, and it better not be. There is also a I don't know, because Kyoko wears gloves. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Yeah, Kyoko definitely didn't have those kind of nails. They're fake. These are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activities. You would think. I've seen people do like typing with those kind of long nails. I have somewhat long nails because I don't like cutting them. They kind of just fall off on their own. So I just have like one random nail while the rest are short. But you'd be surprised at what you can get done. But those kind of long nails I can't do. But I've seen people who can. There's also a clear tattoo. So is this something on the back of her hand? Or is it like just marker? It looks like a tattoo. Tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out. It looks like a wolf or a fox. Looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Alright. Let's look at this. Why aren't they wearing the coat? White jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned. There's only one piece left. The upper half of the body got caught on fire and the explosion was totally blackened. Top half of the body is wet? But yeah, we threw water on it, Makoto. Of course it's wet. Because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? I don't think so. This one. Over the body didn't get wet at all. You can kind of see like the wet. You can kind of see either that's burned or that's just wet. After it blew up yep, we've got through this. Nothing strange about that, right? Alright, I think that's everything. Here. What's this? There are fragments of something. They're all burnt and I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, but where? Wait, it was there. To double check it later. Do you mind telling me, Makoto? Then there's the knife that the mastermind took before they almost killed me. Knife on the ground. This is... Must have been the knife that was stuck in the body. You see, they're definitely not wearing the jacket. It looks like someone draped the jacket over them. Because their arms are definitely not in the jacket. You can see with the one, it's kind of hard to see with the text box, but you can kind of see that the arm is not in that one, and that one on top either. This was a knife that was sticking for an explosion. The force of the explosion must have thrown it here. I would have thought it would go whoosh all the way over. The Uncle file says the knife went all the way through the victim from front to back. Does that mean the knife is the cause of the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. I wonder why. Wait, is it? Yeah. What's it? It's a knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. Makoto, when has any of this not been really weird? There's just too many strange coincidences. Or that person in the mask. This is another thing, they don't have fingernails in this flashback. They don't have the red fingernails. And, or, I mean, I can't see the other hand, but they don't have a mark on their hand either. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding this knife. And the same knife was used to stab them. That same masked attacker we found here. Maybe this masked person got stabbed because... maybe Kirigiri stabbed? I'm really worried because without Kirigiri we can't really tell how we were the last one with the knife. And... we weren't with everybody. So it's looking like we're prime suspect number 1. I don't like that. When they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reached to grab the knife? No, I don't think we did. If we did, how did they get up here? It really is Kirigiri. Means Kirigiri was- no, she wasn't. But why the mask? She wasn't, because she saved us! Just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from that night. No. It can't be. There's no way. Knife. Alright. And now at the dock, let's go in here. Be sure I check out the tools shed. See if anything in here is different. Yeah, that's different. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, yeah. What's that? Is this a tarp? Wait. Was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered in mud and grime. But the other side is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Only one thing? Okay, so everything's just gonna be the same, okay. Alright, let's go back out. Did this get messed with? Kinda like controls the sprinkler. Is that how the tarp got wet? But what would the tarp have been covering? Yeah. 7:30 in the morning. Monkuma says the time can be changed. Oh, hold on. The sprinkler is turned on at 7:30 in the morning, right? Then if the body was here before the sprinkler... yeah, that's... so that means I have an alibi, right? Because if the tarp was used, the tarp would have gone bloody. And we were with Hina, I believe, after that. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Yep, after 7:30. I should talk with people. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here, but let's look. Remember, there were chickens in the chicken coop. No, Larry! One of the Larrys is gone! Wait, why would one of the Larry chickens be gone? Huh? 4? There were most-
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course. There were precisely 5. Yeah, right.
Huh?
What's wrong? We're missing a Larry. There's only 4 chickens here now. We're short one. Huh? It's weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
What?
I was down here just before midnight last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? We're going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the status of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the whole world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did a chicken disappear? Could it be related to the case? How would a chicken disappear? Why? Okay, time to talk to people. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of its stomach, and the areas around it was stained with— actually, the blood is only on— I just realized something. For like the longest time, I've been feeling like mainly the boots and the nails were familiar. This isn't Kyoko's body, is it? This isn't the Mastermind's body. I'm gonna— And with the chicken being gone, there's only blood around the coat. Is this somebody else's body? I think this might be somebody else. The reason— because they looked familiar, and I think I'm gonna look through the— I don't know if the personal files will show me because they'll be gray out, but I want to see something. There was a knife sticking out of the stomach. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting blood. Yeah, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet? And for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the— yeah, there's none on the ground. So unless the body was moved here, my suspicion is right.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. It's a big help. Now that you explain it, I totally remember how it looked. Hey, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. Thank you too. Okay, I want to look at report cards. Where— can I see Celeste's? No, I cannot see Celeste's. Oh, shoot, wrong button. Because I'm pretty sure Celeste wore nail polish. Did Sayaka wear nail polish? We never seen Kyoko's hand. And these two are alive, and so it can't be Sakura. So, don't think it's too bit tall to be Chihiro, so that leaves 3 people it could be. I'm not thinking Sayaka? Well, let's see their heights. 5'5", and 5'7", and Sayaka is 5'5". Okay, so I don't think the thing tells us how tall they are. No. I'm thinking this is not it's one of the people we already know's bodies. But then, Why would if that's true, then it has to be either Monokuma's doing, or is Kirigiri trying to draw the mastermind out? No, I don't think so. So who does that body belong to? Whatever it, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna avoid Byakuya. It's 12 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When we found the body? I should look back at what I did this morning and help me remember what happened. Okay. Monokuma announcement at 7 woke us up. The sprinklers happen at 7:30. As usual, I headed to the dining hall pretty quickly. Once I was there, I met up with Hina. Yeah, right at around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Kyoko went to go get the pickaxe. She found the body. What time was it then? 9. I think it was like just about 9. Yeah, because he said she had to be back by 9:01. That's right, it was just around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Alright, my job is done. That's a pretty small job. It's Hiro, what can you expect? Alright, Byakuya, what do you got? Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. Oh no, what did I do? What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. I was sick, and someone tried to murder me. I know that's not a really good alibi, but if we find Kirigiri, because I'm positive it's not her now, she can vouch for me. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. I was in bed, dying. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. Yes, but you have to remember the sprinklers. How could you be how do you know for sure? Because after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could have only have taken place at some time during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, and Hina and I were in the gym together the entire last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have an airtight alibi. The only one who doesn't alibi is me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kirigiri, it's not. I'm positive now. I'm not positive. I'm 99% sure. Then I'm the one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly I know. If we can only find Kirigiri, she can prove it that I was in there and I was sick. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. The only one without an alibi, that's really bad, is it? Yes, Makoto. Yes, it is. I'd rather not die. Thank you very much. Hello, Ray. We're trying to uncover a murder and the victim because we don't know who the victim is. I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found before. There's something I need to go in order to... What is that? Please tell me, Makoto. I don't know where we're going. Still need to find out more about Kirigiri. Yep. Is the corpse really Kirigiri? If that's... Nah, I don't think so. Also, the hair... That hair definitely is not purple. Even if it was exploded, that definitely is not purple. Was that also... No, she protected me. No, we're in a garden. It's all painted walls, sadly. We have chickens, though. Although one of them is apparently dead. We had 5. I named them all Larry. And then this morning, after we found the dead body, we discovered that one of the chickens is gone. Okay. If I find out more about her, maybe I can get the answer to my question. Kirigiri never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, we have to ask Byakuya for a room key. But her key to her room, Byakuya has it.
It's all clear now.
Because he was being paranoid. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. Don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow the room key. Byakuya, can I borrow the key? Hey, Byakuya. We are the only ones without an alibi for this murder. Because everyone believes the person who's dead is Kirigiri. She was the only one who could really back up our alibi. So yeah, the class trial is gonna be fun. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. No, that's not what I want. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kirigiri's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Would you like to come with me to Kirigiri's room so I can look for clues? Oh boy, yes, very much fun.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be different. Yep. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me later and we'll...
Goodbye.
Depending on my moves, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one other area. What other area, Makoto? I don't know where you want me to go. Where do you want me to go, Makoto? Give me a hint. The biolab we haven't been able to get into? Okay, I doubt it. We can't get in here. Doubt it's one of the classrooms or the dojo. Makoto is starting to be as cryptic as Kirigiri is. In here? No. Everything's back to normal! Just, yeah, we know. Makoto's being cryptic. Classrooms. Office. Hey! You reached another streak ray! Yay! Oh, you know, I should go check out the Monokuma thing. It's on the... There we go. gym! There it is. Oh, the bomb's gone! Monokuma laid his mantle on the floor, but I figured it would. Ah, that's what it was. Which even gives me even more of an alibi, because I was with everybody when the bomb got taken.
You know?
I just found something. What is this? It's...
Huh?
It's a what? It's a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
Bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the... So... I see. So it's a bomb. Okay, I've checked everything out. I can't. All that's left is now is Kirigiri's room. Should I back to the garden and ask Byakuya? That I... Maybe he'll be nice for once. There aren't that much. We haven't gotten that much evidence. I'm hoping there's more in Kirigiri's room. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kirigiri's room, right? Very well, let us go. Yay! Oh, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way toward the dorms. Yee! Alright. In we go! Well then, here we go. The arcade took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then click, and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. In we go. Looks exactly like every other room. So this is Kirigiri's room. Obviously this looks... She doesn't have a trash can. I just realized she doesn't have a trash can. What this? There's something on the table. It's a wooden decoration? That looks like someone else.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The locker at those really traditional public bathhouse use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya going somewhere like that. Hello.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Ooh, really? What's that? Really what? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo. Ooh, that's right, they did have wooden lockers there. That might go to it. The dojo? Alright, let's go there. I think that's everything in here. He doesn't have much, and I'm not surprised. It's a bathroom. Yeah. Alright, bye, Byakuya. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around more. What? The bed? It's their bed. I don't think. Yeah. Okay. What do you want me to investigate there, Byakuya? You want me to talk to you?
What?
You want me to come here, right? So, what is it you were looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kirigiri.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? I mean, it is a good idea. We don't... You're the one who's been suspicious of her. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter what, no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us, something sort of direction here. I don't know, a key? More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kirigiri gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it. Oh yeah, if something happens to her. Got it. Well, now would be a perfect time to open it. Sure, it has something to do with it. Found it. What's in that envelope? Yep. Kirigiri gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly has happened, so open it. I probably shouldn't have brought this out with you in the room, but... I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheet?
What?
That's all that was there. Yup. Wait. The bed sheets? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheet, what could it be? Bed sheets! But could something be hiding under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but when I looked at the bed sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Ooh! This is the Mukuro Kusaba. Class 78th Student Registry. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kirigiri stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. That's right, Monokuma didn't mention two things. You're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you it was a key and... since that's it! Must have been the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kirigiri said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind? I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your short search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Alright, let's see what this says. Name Mukuro Ikusaba. Female sex female. Wait, I thought she was the ultimate despair. Not the ultimate... I mean... That's what Kirigiri told me, is that she was the ultimate despair, not the ultimate soldier. Although that is also terrifying, is if she's the ultimate soldier and she's against us. Yeah, that's terrifying. It might be the same. It might be the same. I don't know. Though small for her age, she was a military strategist trained in every weapon type imaginable. That's worrisome. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely involved in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japan's media outlets. An investigation turned up with no information and she was never found. Well, clearly she was found! However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unharmed. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Interesting! The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group? That doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's a completely different dimension. It's like one of those non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare to the two. Not scary, no, not at all. That's how different it is. And that was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like the Yeah, of course you know about it. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. He doesn't seem like he's a fan. But they do have their uses, and they will get the job done. That's worth remembering. So is this mercenary group the reason for all? Are they the organization behind all this? Is this all part of a world totally removed from one I live in? I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already
Found it!
Well, I feel like our heroes is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
Eh? It's you!
What?
What you got in your pretty little hand there?
Nothing.
What?
Oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me.
now.
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything.
He totally is.
And in case you're wondering, I don't hold a grudge. I don't hold it against Kirigiri either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rules against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and burst into the headmaster's room.
No. No, you will not.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about these registrations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedicated to the organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Probably not, but go ahead. Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They are actually one of the participants in the killing game? What? I don't think I even actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right, there wasn't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game is actually 16.
So Mukuro is... You're basically telling us that you're Mukuro Ikazaba. You could just say that outright. Never mind, he can't ever say things outright. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba,
We're gonna see this scene
the
again.
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. Is it part of the school life? The one making all the regulations?
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is distinctly popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings.
Oh, also, Ray, we found out that Monokuma's been broadcasting all the security footage on live TV for the whole world to see, which is also terrifying to think about.
And since we have so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of comments and hate in the mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Even Monokuma is afraid of internet trolls.
Yeah, oh joy.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I have to do some revenge to get to, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share with you a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
Thank you for just proving that the corpse upstairs is not Kirigiri. Thank you, Monokuma. That was very helpful. You were actually helpful for once. What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Okay, you can go now. Monokuma's account. Kirigiri wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand. Tattoo. Wait, but no. That wasn't Kirigiri. I'm 99% sure that Monokuma is doing something here and used a... But then he'd be going against the school regulations, wouldn't he? Because if that is Celeste or Junko's body... I'm gonna have to wait till the class trial to figure this out. Monokuma specifically said that there were scars, right? And that's why Kirigiri wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means that can't be Kirigiri. Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kirigiri again? Yep. It proves that she's alive somewhere. I don't know where though, and I'm worried. But she can also prove my alibi. Hopefully. Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap? Ooh, did Byakuya figure it out too? He seems he's one of the few smart ones. I say reluctantly here.
Such ignorance.
He must really hate you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro was the one that created the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? It's a good question, Byakuya. I have no idea. He said he wanted to make things clear so there wasn't any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. Well, obviously, if she's the mastermind, duh, she'd be connected. She's connected to every case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. That is true. He is often very much fair about investigations, except for when he doesn't give us all the information on the cards. Mukuro is related to this case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. Kyoko's not dead! I can prove it! What? It would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her a part of the school killing game. Okay, I'm with you so far. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kiryu. Hey, that means she didn't. I'm in the clear. Yay. Anyone should be able to come up with that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Yukazawa isn't the... Please don't say you're gonna think it's me! Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Oh, what do you mean? Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to... I mean, I kind of asked that. I have no idea. It's a good point.
So, in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that would raise question about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap? They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion? That would make sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, Mukuro really is the killer, then if Mukuro isn't really the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places we need to in need of investigating. I should find out that key and the dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Yeah, I'm right behind you. Let's see, number 6. Wooden locker here. Using the wooden key. Okay, let's see. Kyoko, open the locker.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
The only one that doesn't have... Oh yeah, I did not see that. In a moment. You understand what that means? It also, you know, the key has a giant 6 on it. That couldn't be related at all. Alright, it's probably the key we found on the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took out the wooden key and insert it into the locker. There's a metal lock. Click! Alright, what is it? You accepted the key and opened. Huh? There are arrows in here? And looks like 10 arrows in total? They look like they're made of aluminum, which means they're quite strong, despite how thin they are. Or titanium, not aluminum. Titanium. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong sticks. Strong sticks? Why would Kiryu... I don't... Oh, there's something else inside the locker. Oh, that has blood on it. It's a wrapped up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it was used for. These bloodstains? The Monokuma file did say that the victim was hit in the back of the head, right? So if you use the duct tape to wrap up all the arrows, that might make something that's kind of like a pipe. Because he said it was something that was like a lead pipe.
I see.
If it is, it means it must surely be related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? Looks like that's all the lock has offer us. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? I think everything here is very odd. I think this whole case is odd. There's something about this case that's just rubbing me the wrong way. Because I think something that makes sense, that works with the evidence, but then it contradicts. Then again, Monokuma could be lying to us, but he hasn't lied about the rules yet. So it's... nah. Mind-boggling. The locker was holding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Hello?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. You finally realizing that Kirigiri's not dead? Come on, we must continue on to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. What? What is that? We need to do more research on Fenrir. And where are we gonna— oh wait, your library. What's happened? So well, we got a mysterious dead body. All this is being broadcast live TV. Kirigiri's gone missing. Byakuya thinks it's the dead body, but I'm 99 or 100% sure it's not. And we learned that Mukuro Kusaba is not— I don't know if she is the ultimate despair and the ultimate soldier, or she became the ultimate despair. I don't know. But yeah, she's the ultimate soldier who is a part of this Fenrir group. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that Mukuro is a part of? How are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to research something like that? The library. Your second room. Talking about the archives? But the archives have all kind of info about general public doesn't have access to. Yep.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Alright. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere in here. Well, I'm gonna let you find it, because you've spent pretty much most of your time in here. Rocky seems to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. Quickly returned with a file in hand. Okay, you gonna share with the class?
I see.
Take a look at this. Wait, hang on. What? That's the tattoo on the back of the mystery. What? What? I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How can you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Was he homeschooled? Because So she is— yes. So we also learned Monokuma made it clear that there were only 16 participants in the killing game. And also, Byakuya, if you're homeschooled, or there are also several schools that you don't learn French. I was one of them. I was homeschooled though. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I can read it for you. But I expect you to pay your debt 100 times over. Yeah, I am poor. Do you want mana coins? Because I think I may have one left. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military constructors, they are a fierce group of soldiers that engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equal to an entire company of regular soldiers. That's terrifying. Are they like the organization behind on this killing game? Because that's even more terrifying. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnar. Oh, that's why that name sounded familiar. It's in Norse mythology. The mere presence is enough to strike fear into its enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. Did they really? Or, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Did they really cease all, or did they go underground to plan this killing game? At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group have all been neutralized. Rumors include they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe they were mounting there was mounting intentional tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality those people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different than our lives here. Yeah, I mean, I guess. And what makes it all so exciting? No. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use. So, did anything leap out of you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It is said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad. But wait, hang on. But no, that doesn't make sense. Huh? Would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Okay, so that updated. Wait, no! No! I still have to look for more clues and find your Gary.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
No.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial!
But we haven't found Kirigiri yet!
So, please meet up in the usual spot.
Hopefully she shows up.
See you later!
Please? She's really the only one who can confirm my alibi. Then the time has come. All we can do is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright, I think I've only been going for an hour, so I think I'm gonna try and go for the class trial. I should have saved. I think I can save before the class trial. Oh, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Where have you two been? You just disappeared out of word.
We've been investigating and learning about secret military groups. It wasn't that fun. I had to deal with Byakuya. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out at this point? Makoto, rank high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? No, it's more like Byakuya is suspecting me as the prime suspect and didn't want me to do anything. So he was keeping an eye on me.
Huh? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some creepy fantasy up for yourself?
What?
Stop talking, brace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up anytime. Monokuma, that's kind of your cue. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Monokuma break again. 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet? That's what I want to know.
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. That mean we don't have to do the class trial? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here? Or... Oh, there he is. Or what? You're late.
What?
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait. You've got it all backwards. You're the one making me wait.
Well, you usually show up before the trial and say something weird. So we were kind of just waiting for that. Huh?
In other words,
We're waiting for everyone to arrive. Can't start till everyone's here. Now, can we? Yes, I know she's alive.
But where is she?
huh?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We were waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting. But I've been waiting for 10 minutes now. So it's okay if I punish the one for making us wait, right? We all agree it's a allegation. I guarantee punishment right now. No. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around and look.
Hey,
Yay! She's alive! I knew it! I knew she was alive! And she can back up my alibi.
I'm here, and no rules have been broken. Kirigiri! Can I give her a hug? I want to give her a hug. Kirigiri, you're still alive! No way! It's a ghost! Stop talking.
Do you want to fight? Do it at the class trial. You need to save some fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular for being Miyaki? Just because you don't know how to be patient doesn't mean someone has to get in trouble.
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no particularly offensive, but I bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later.
That's right, Monokuma.
Anyways, hustle your butts in the elevator. I'll be one step ahead of y'all.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kirigiri. Kirigiri! Hug. Give her a hug. So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we're gonna deal with the ghost. Hey, Kirigiri, you wanna go up to Hiro and just like give him a nice little smack on the face, like just on the cheek, just a nice little smack on the cheek. That'll prove you're not a ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Now looking directly at Kirigiri, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we... Yeah, Monokuma would definitely be mad.
But...
I'll be happy when this trial is over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kirigiri before the trial started. Are you okay? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went and investigated the second floor of the dorms. Ah, that explains why... Wait, there's no cameras up there? Because Monokuma couldn't find you either. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I wasn't able to arrive. So I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when you found out...
So...
Just now, I finished my search and came down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I? No. So that's why you were late?
However...
I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite. Was it like a skeleton key?
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock. Yeah, so it's a skeleton key. Makes sense. What? Kyoko's account has been added to... Okay.
Just a second.
Hey! What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in more trouble with Monokuma. Yeah, he's right.
Makoto.
He's already kind of mad with us being late. We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on our surviving our circumstance. Who's the body?
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most critical moment for you so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important to everybody, right? So why would she say it's a critical moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly, yeah, let's go, I guess. I'm just overthinking what she just said right. Maybe? Okay, being one last, I stepped in the elevator.